What's going on, guys? I'm the NFL guy coming back to you with another video. Today we're going to be talking about 5 teams that need to rebuild. Let's get right into this thing. The New England Patriots, they kind of just signaled for it, getting rid of Bill Belichick, and I think that this is the end of a dynasty. And I think that they will try and get a quarterback of Drake May, Caleb Williams in this draft class, maybe even a Jaden Daniels. That would be an interesting scenario. I think J.J. McCarthy could also go there. I think with Bill Belichick leaving, Robert Kraft is just trying to get rid of everyone on the team and just start brand new. And the coach, whoever is the coach of the Patriots, will have no promise or ties to the other players, so everyone's job will be on the line. Next up, I have the Washington Commanders. I like Sam Howell, but I don't think he's the guy for the Commanders. I think they are going to have to move on at quarterback. They are lucky having one of the top picks in the draft, which will give them a quarterback, or you could make probably one of the best receiving cores in football, having Marvin Harrison, Terry McLaurin, and Johan Dotson. I think this could be a very dangerous group if you can get the right quarterback in here. And they fired their coach, so that is also signaling for it's time to rebuild, start new. Now, the next team I really had to think about a little bit more, and I think it is the Denver Broncos. They have lots of good key pieces, but getting rid of Russell Wilson is starting to signal and make people like me feel like they need to start new, and they're really just trying to cut cap, trade their best players for draft capital, and hope everything can pay out like the Texans did. And that's basically the best case scenario, what all these teams are going to try and do. Next up, we have the New Orleans Saints. I think they never should have paid Derek Carr that much money, and they won't be able to do it, but I think they should rebuild, because looking at the team, you get one quarterback and you could have a good team, but there's other flaws in this team. You have to get better pieces around a quarterback. Wait a year or two, get a really good quarterback out of the draft, and you could have a very dangerous team. And it could be a real possibility to have a very dangerous team. Next up, we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think if Tomlin cannot win this game in Buffalo, I think he is out. I think the Steelers are done just having a winning record every year. They want someone new. They want, it might sound crazy, but the Lions offensive coordinator would be a fit. You get a quarterback, you trade up for some guy in the draft, or maybe even stay down, try and get a guy like J.J. McCarthy, or you could even try to get Michael Penix Jr. That is a possibility for this team, but I don't think you have a possibility. You have key pieces like TJ Watt, so you have to rebuild fast, kind of like what the Texans did last year. Next up, I have the Chicago Bears. I don't think that Justin Fields is the long-term answer. I think you trade him for I don't even know what he would go for. I don't know if he would go for a first-round pick, probably a early second. Get protection for Caleb Williams or Drake May, because those are your two options. Or you could get very risky of what you're doing and take Marvin Harrison and trade up into the mid-first round and get Jaden Daniels. That could be a very scary possibility, and you have other draft capital to draft a different protection around your quarterback. That is a possibility. Next up, the final team on this list. I know this is a shorter video, but I am going to have to choose the Atlanta Falcons. You have pieces. You have Kyle Pitts and Drake London. You're not using them. Arthur Smith, gone. You already did that. You did it. You helped yourself already. Now you get a good coach who can utilize Kyle Pitts and Drake London and try not to get their backup players 100-yard games. Use Bijan Robinson. Probably just pronounced his name wrong. You have to use your best players. The Falcons aren't doing that. And if you could get a good coach and a quarterback, this is a very dangerous team. A very dangerous team. A very, very, very dangerous team if you can get the pieces around it to build. And a good tight end, a really good wide receiver. What have we seen this before? Tom Brady and Gronk. Travis Kelce and Patrick Mahomes. John Elway, Shannon Sharp. And then it also helps to have receivers and one of the best running back talents we've seen. Now that's today's video. I hope you guys have a great day. Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment on this video if you liked it. And I'll see you in my next video.